Almost all of them are bread on a plate in different shapes. But am I mad about it? Am I salty about it? Sure, I did pay thousands and thousands of dollars for this plane ticket, but on the other hand, I didn't expect anything to be open at all.
But you can order food from a menu which is all free, as long as you purchased an overpriced plane ticket like me.
This is brutal. Mark Weens, how do you do this? How do you get all the different angles and eat? I could do one angle. What do I gotta point this at my food?
I'm gonna try the grilled chicken with lemongrass and rice, then some Vietnamese pho with beef to wash it all down.
Let's try all this chicken. It's food. I'm not gonna pretend like this chicken is good. It's not that good. It's just very okay. I think it's just been hanging out for a while, all day probably. Luckily, I think there's gonna be better food options on the plane, which is confusing because the plane got the food from the airport, right? So how is it that the food's gonna be better on the plane when it came from the same place? I don't know, but I do know I have one more dish to try. Try out the beef. A little chewy. I want to say half a meatball, but it's more like 19% of a meatball. Bouncy, meaty, ball-y. I love any kind of food that's in a bowl form, although that's not really a ball anymore. That's actually really satisfying. It's definitely not the best pho bone broth I've ever had. Packed with MSG, salt, it's super savory. You can taste like the cinnamon, the cardamom, the star anise. I feel like the star anise is like on my tongue right now.
Dude, you know what would be crazy?